And later on, makita ninyo how, unsa yung naa sa akong brain. Kinsa man yung mga neurons, kinsa ning mga cells nga nadinha, that controls not just our thinking, but also our actions. And dira ko ninyo makitaan, kanami itong mga mental diseases, like Parkinson's, schizophrenia, ano na may mga mabuang ng mga tao. And do even our animals experience mental disorders or disease? So makita ninyo siya in the neuroanatomy. So this is one of the most interesting yet complicated na field in medicine, both in human and in animals. Okay? So ba makayon ka neurosurgeon, grabe education ka kuan. Why is it nga sila ang pinaka most paid ng mga surgeon? Because of how complicated our brain is. Okay? So again, the central nervous system is composed of our brain, our spinal cord, and our associated structures. So sa brain, sige itong mga parts sa brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. So muna siya ang mga major parts of the brain nato that controls the functions of our body. Si spinal cord, asan si spinal cord? Okay, actually this is spine. And your associated structure like your meninges, your choroid plexus, o si cerebrospinal fluid. So in the central nervous system, there are specific terms used to describe the arrangement of cells and their connection. So some of the terms are quite foreign for some because, again, pag may neuroanatomy, it's a whole new different world. So number one, we have the arrangement of neurons over the surface of the brain is termed cortex. Diba kung kita, may tawag cortex. Cortex sa kidney. Ano man ang cortex sa kidney? Parang yung external. Diba? But when you say cortex in the brain, it's actually the neurons on the surface of the brain. Okay? So dili siya part. Those are neurons na naka-arrange sa surface of brain. Then we have what we call the nucleus. Ano man ang nucleus sa cell? Okay, di ba? When the nucleus of a cell, it's where the genetic material, siya ang center sa cell. In neuroanatomy, when you say nucleus, it's the arrangement of the cells as a discrete unit. Unsa ang neuron as one. Muna ginatawag na nucleus. Then, when you say column, it's the arrangement of cells running along the spinal cord. So it's quite different. Kaya kag column, nakalinya lang. Yes, nakalinya sila in the spinal cord. So muna siya ang column. Then we also have what we call the tract or fascicle. It's the bundle of axons running on the white matter. So lahi ang mga meaning sa terms when it comes to the neuroanatomy. So let's start with your cerebrum. So si cerebrum, it's the largest region of the brain. When you are elementary, you know that cerebrum process information with your movement, vocalization, largest part of the brain. But when you look at it anatomically, si cerebrum, nana siya yung mga parts. Let's start with this one. Kaning mga folds sa brain, that's what we call the gyri. Kanang nasa tunga, or the clefts, that's what we call sulci, the grooves. Now, on the other hand, kaning nasa tunga, nga nag-divide sa brain into left and right hemisphere, corpus callosum. On here, we have the cortex, the medulla, and the nuclei. Okay? So again, now you nakabutang gray matter, white matter. What's the meaning? And what's the difference between the two? Kung may one ka gray, is it dark or light? Dark. Kung may ka white? Light. So nga nung ginatawag sila gray matter and white matter? It's because gray matter, it contains most of the neuron bodies. So munang gray siya, munang dark siya. When you say white matter, those are actually lipid content. Diba? Ano sa mga adipose or fat? Sa usual color nila? Light or white. So that's why it's called the white matter. Those are lipid content of the myelin sheath sa imong mga neurons or the nerves. That's why white ang iyang appearance. So, kanya siya, it's the white matter. This is the gray matter. That's lighter than the gray matter. Nakuha? Okay. So, cerebral cortex, it's the outer layer of the gray matter, and the neurons there are larger. So, there is what we call neurophil. Di ba siya neutrophil ha? Neurophil. It's the substance in your cerebrum. Okay? So, muna, dahil yun ang mga terms sa neuroanatomy. So, neurophil. It's not neutrophil. So, unsa man yung mga layers? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the molecular layer, it's predominantly unmyelated fibers. Sa granular, muna granular siya because daghan siya mga small neurons. So, meron siya mga granules. That's why it's called external granular layer. Then the pyramidal cell layer, it's because most are pyramidal cells. Internal granular layer, there are many stellate neurons. Remember mo sa katong mga star shape? Yeah. Okay, the stellate cells, so nasila din haa. Dinhi mo receive og mga sensory impulse. That's why you can feel something. So mga sense nimo. Sense of touch, sense of smell, sense of sight, kana siya. Ganglionic layer, it contains the cells of Martinotti. Kani siya. Si Martinotti are actually inhibitory neurons where it helps in the control of your neural activity nga dili mo ma-over-excite. Okay? Muna nga, kung ma-excite mo, it's just on a certain level and then maubos na dahil yung excitement. Dili siya nga all throughout excited kay ka. Diba? For example, hyper kay ka karon. Then later on, malupat na. Wala na social battery. Okay? So that's the cells of Martinotti. Na siya sa imong cerebrum. It's in the ganglionic layer. In cases of mental disorders, naiuban nga murag hyper jud kayo pila ka oras, di ba? Kanang yung kayo jud kagwan siguro siya kahurot-hurot sa energy. There are certain people experiencing those kind of disorders. So, there could be problems with the ganglionic layer of their cerebrum. So, muna siya nga one wrong move yun sa imong brain, it will affect your activity. Then last layer, it's the fusiform. So it contains many shapes. So that's why it's called polymorphic. Daghan, poly. So these are the 6 layers of your cortex. Cortex pa lang na, pero daghan na kaayo siya og layers. Okay? Then on the medulla, si medulla nato is just white matter. So mostly they are myelinated nerve fibers. Then next we have cerebellum. Si cerebellum, it coordinates with your muscular activity that maintains your posture and your equilibrium. And it's the center for the autonomic control. Parts of your cerebellum, kung kagaina, si sulci o si gyri. This time, it's not called gyri, it's called folia. So, folia ang tawag pag nana siya sa cerebellum. So, the same, nagapon siya cortex, napon siya medulla. So, in the cortex, nasa yung Purkinje cells. Remember when yung Purkinje fiber? Ahaman siya dapit. Heart. Like, put ang Purkinje sa brain. It's the one that integrates the neurons of your cerebellum. Okay? So, nasa yung 3 layers, your outer, middle Purkinje, and the inner. Sa outer, those are just the superficial layers, so mga neurons, unmyelated nerve fiber. Sa middle Purkinje, kanang Purkinje nato nga cells, they integrate sensory information and generate signals. So mo na nga, you can have balance, na kay posture. Diba? When you try to stand, automatic siya, may nanaka. Dili kailangan pa nyo i-fix himself, right? And then, even your movements, you can move because of the sensory and the signals. The inner one, it's more of granule cells sila. So still, naagya po siya really information and motor output. Going down, so muna siyang ginatawag na Purkinje cell bodies. More siya ng mga spur. Diba? Is it the same with the Purkinje fiber? Lahi. Si Purkinje fiber, medyo dako. Si Purkinje cell bodies, more silang mga spur. Okay? In the medulla, so it's still the same. They have white matter and they also have Purkinje cells. There is what we call substantia nigra. So kani siya, muna gitawag siya nigra because of its color. So medyo racist. Dili ako ang nagpangalan na disclaimer lang. So nana siya sa mga books. So dili rin nyo na maligtan. When you see substantia nigra, those are dark pigments due to the presence of neuromelanin granules. So from the word melanin, so can you function sa melanin?
Gives color.
Gives color. So munang dark siya is what they call substantia nigra. So what's the purpose of that? It's for the fine control of your motor function. Every detail of your action, every fine motor signals, it's controlled by your substantia nigra. So yan siya. It's really dark. Okay? So munang substantia nigra. So nakay mga pigmented neurons. Question. Which is normal? A or B? A. How about si B? So may problema kay B? Okay, Gamira. This is actually a case of Parkinson's disease. Familiar mo ang disease? Sa manang Parkinson's, saan yun ang ibawaan? Pag na Parkinson's? Okay, motor problems. Saan sa pa? Twitching, yes. What else? Di ba mura ka nahibawaan? Kung kang Parkinson's, ay, wag na anak na siya doon. Twitching, motor problems. Di ba? Mura siya gipatol. Actually, kaning si substantia nigra, sige na to, racist kay mulo, kay dark siya dok, nigra siya. But it's the actually, siya ang nag-hold sa dopamine. Kabalo mo sa dopamine. It's your happy hormone. Diba? Away-awayo na ninyo, pero may naghakas si palipay. So si substantia nigra is the one that holds the dopamine. So if na kay Parkinson's disease, ang imong substantia nigra ang igon sa disease. Okay? So kung mawala si substantia nigra, muubos ang imong dopamine. So unsa man ang feeling if gamay na kag happy hormone? What's the opposite of happiness? Sad. That's the reality of people experiencing Parkinson's. We only know it nga, ay, iguro na sila, wala na sila gipatol. Motor, ang ilang motor na kuwan, kaya affected, sige na switch. But mentally, they are experiencing depression, anxiety, they can no longer feel happiness. Muna siya ang reality sa Parkinson's disease. And it's not just the humans experiencing that. Even our pets can have Parkinson's disease. So if imagine na ninyo yung pets, hindi na sila excited, they're always on the corner, twitching, and so muna siya ang reality when there is problems with the brain. Okay? So it's the same case with the human. So once my Parkinson's disease, so ang ginaigoan na, it's your substantia nigra. Okay? So muna siya, nanadira ang dopamine or the happy hormone. So hatod sa kakatawa pa mo, pasalamat mo sa iyong mga substantia nigra. So ayaw mo pagpaka-racist. The next is your spinal cord. So si spinal cord, what's unique about them is in their shape. It looks like a butterfly. Ano na yung guitar? So it looks like a butterfly. So si spinal cord, nakakay spinal medulla, then you also have the spinal cortex. Okay? So ang atong spinal cord, we have here what we call the central canal, kani siya. And then you have the alar plate and the basal plate. So si alar plate, that's for the sensory. Si basal plate, that's for the motor. Remember that, okay? So dili na sila nga mixed up. Si sensory sa taas, sa ubo si motor. So sa spinal cortex, you have two horns, the dorsal horn and the ventral horn. Sa dorsal horn, again, saan nasa taas? Sensory motor. Sensory. Sa ubos, motor. So it contains your afferent and your efferent na mga neurons. In the middle, it's the lateral horn, contains your preganglionic or the efferent na neuron. Then you have your medulla. Si medulla is more of white matter, and white matter is always myelinated. So myelinated sila ng fiber. And again, there are lipid vacuoles in the medulla. Muna, it's white. Kanisha, this is another slide of your spinal cord. So again, aside sa dorsal o ventral cord, kanina sa tunga, we have here the dorsolateral sulcus. Kanisha, this is what we call fasciculus gracilis and fasciculus cuneatus. So, ang nasa tunga, si gracilis, ang nasa kilid, si cuneatus. Kaning si fasciculus gracilis, muna siya ang ga-connect o ga-control sa atuang lower limb. While your fasciculus cuneatus, it's your upper limb. So the nerve fiber, muagi sila and mo-connect sila dira. Again, fasciculus gracilis, lower, cuneatus, upper. Okay? Kung i-zoom, so mani, so fasciculus gracilis o fasciculus cuneatus. And then, that's the central canal here. This one, sa tunga. And that's the dorsal horn and the ventral horn. Okay? So, when siya ang atong spinal cord. Then, next is the meninges. So, they are specialized connective tissue that covers your brain and spinal cord. Kadungog mo about meningitis? Okay. When you have meningitis, it's the inflammation of your meninges. Meaning, kanang ka-cover sa brain and spinal cord, may inflame. That's why it's an emergency. Labo na if nakakay meningitis. So, nasa ito ka layer, you have the dura, the arachnoid, and the pia mater. So, the dura mater, this one here, so it's a dense connective tissue. Then your arachnoid mater, nasa ito sa tunga, it's the middle layer of collagen fibers. And lastly is the pia mater. It's very thin and it's covered by a simple squamous epithelium. So for example, kani, dura, arachnoid, and vitamins and ions. So once na ma-release na siya, magawas siya sa imuhang, what do we call this epithelium? Simple cuboidal epithelium. So nga na ang how your CSF is formed. So nga siya. So these are simple cuboidal epithelium. Muna siya yung mga choroid plexus. Sila ang na-produce sa imong cerebrospinal fluid. Question, which is normal? Kaning A or B? A. Ano sabi si B? Diba again sa yung epithelium? Simple. Okay. So kung may simple, isa ka layer. Okay siya. Pagkabot din ni? So this is actually papilloma. Meaning there is padung siyang cancer. So muna nga, there is abnormal CSF. Muna nga, usually pag daghan ng cerebrospinal fluid, affected ang brain. Makompress siya tungod sa imuhang fluid. So, unsa man ang usual to, manifestation, mag-seizure. So that's why it's very important yun na ma-regulate ang imuhang cerebrospinal fluid. Because too much of it will compress your brain. Remember, pag human sa skull, diretso brain. Walay muscle, walay anything din ha. So, kanang skull nimo, it's just enough space for the brain. So, kung butangan pagin na siya tubig din ha, mas makompress in your brain. Kaya wala siya enough space. Okay? So, ang imong skull, it's just really ideal for the brain. So, wala rin other muscle din ha nga makita ninyo. So, if ever na may abnormal fluid release, muna nga, mag-seizure na siya. Or anay ubansad nga mag-affected ang speak nila, affected nilang motor functions. So those are some of the manifestation when there is problems with the brain. Another one, simbako. Kanang mga aksidente, makakuan mo, and then ma-hit ang ulo. For example, wala nag-helmet or low-grade helmet. Ano siya? It can directly affect the brain. Okay, again, after the skull is the brain. So kung ma-fracture ang imong skull, diretso ma-affected si brain. So muna siya nga, it's very important you protect your head. Next is cerebrospinal fluid. So ingani ang itsura sa fluid, and it acts as a hydraulic cushion of your CNS and nutrition sa imong mga nervous tissue. So that's your cerebrospinal fluid. On your peripheral nervous tissue, so we have 3, ganglia, nerve trunk, and afferent nerve endings. Si ganglion, these are just junction box where your signal are routed in appropriate places. So, kung may junction box gani, mura na siya o siya ang kumbaga intersection na sa imuhang mga signals and impulse. So they are capsulated by dense connective tissue and has a layer of amphicytes. Remember mo sa amphicytes? Yes. Itong rosary light? Okay. Nasya din niya. So your amphicytes, one of daghan siya, cells. So we have 2 types, your sensory and your motor. So muni siya ang sensory, muni siya ang motor. So sensory, sa galing nga type of neuron? It's a pseudo-unipolar neuron. And then this one? Unipolar. Daghan mo siya. It's a, what is it? Ito man siya. If daghan. Multipolar. So since motor ganglion siya, motor action, so daghan siya o buhaton. Muna it's a multipolar. Sensory, of course, kung makasense ka, usually single impulse na. Okay, so that's a pseudo-unipolar. So muna siyang itsura sa imong sensory o sa imuhang motor. And in your nerve trunks, so again, nagingan your endothelium. So muna siya ang nag-encapsulate sa nerve trunk. And then your perineurium, those are collagen again, that encapsulates the nerve fiber. And your endothelium wraps individual nerve fibers. Muna siya ang tulo ka layers in your nerve fiber. So muna siya. This is your epimerium, perineurium, and that's your endothelium. Afferent nerve ending. So kung ngayon kayo mag-afferent sensory. So again, afferent. So what's it, afferent? Okay, si efferent. So afferent, ako. Efferent, ikaw. Insay sensory. Insay sensory, afferent. Insay motor, so ako kay sensitive, ikaw kay nay motor. So sensitive ko kay naa kay motor. So afferent sensory, efferent motor. So medyo nasuya siya. Kaya na siya yung motor. Okay, so when you say sensory, when you say, sa manang usually mga receptors for sensory, pain, touch, warmth, gana siya, mga sensations. So these are examples of your receptors. It can be free nerve ending, it can be encapsulated, sensory cell, or peripheral. So muna siya ang central nervous system. Muna siya ang imuhang mga sensory ganglion, and these are the receptors. Si receptor, muna siya ang musend og signal. So for example, naka-feel ka og init. So musense siya sa imong receptor, then i-process siya sa imuhang sensory ganglion, and then once mo-process siya, iya rin isend sa central nervous system para mo interpret. So dili na nga, it's your receptors ang mo interpret na, ay, init niya siya. No, igora na niya isend ang signal going to the nervous system. So take note of this. So these are the different receptors. Kaning si Merkel's disc, it's for the light touch. Your Meissner's cortisol, it's for the light touch. So mga light touch, kanang hikapon ka, kana siya. Mga gentle touch. So those are what we call light touch na siya. So ngano maka-feel man ka nagihikap ka, it's because of the Meissner's cortisol. O kawiran jud ka, deep pressure, that's your lateral basilian cortisol. Kanang sa init, bugnaw, thermo, it's your cross and palm. Your sensor for sexual behavior, it's the genital cortisol. Muna siya ang cortisol sa mga genital organs, especially in your clitoris. Okay? And in the bellies of the male. So, your genital cortisol, musense na siya, musense ang signal sa brain, mauna mo erect. And it will signal for, muna na itong sa inyong male reproductive na mo, produce of sperm of mag fireworks. Okay? So, it's because of the receptors. Then, stretch receptor, katong mga spindle, si Golgi tendon organ. So those are the different receptors in the nervous system. Questions? None? Remote touch? It's only found in birds. Kanapit tawag sa ilang beak. I remember mo ito sa kompa, especially ha? Oo. Naayuban nga, for example, sa mga beak sa inyong duck, na sila ay sense nila di ba? Itong before sa kompa. So that's what we call the Earth's cortisol. Mo po na ilang ginagamit, mo na kabalo sila nga na ay worm sa soil. Sa inyong mga chicken, di ba? Magsigil na sila tuhig-tuhig sa soil. It's because of the Earth's corpuscles. Na siya'y sense na naay move din na nga area. Okay? So muna makakuha sila of worm in the soil. Pagtuhig-tuhig sila. Okay, question.